So one last quick example that we wanted to throw out here before we sign off for the day is MannKind and their pretty horrible current ratio. Todd, do you want to dig into that?
Yeah, I mean, I think that one of the reasons that it's helpful when we're diving into a balance sheet, just to show real-time examples of how this could have helped me as an investor, right? So you look at it and you say, okay, well, how would the current ratio really have helped me either get into stock or avoid a stock? And in the case of MannKind, it would have helped you avoid it because MannKind's current ratio has been below one all year long. So despite all of the hope and the optimism that perhaps their inhalable insulin drug would reach critical mass and help drive the companies into the future. The fact that it was just the current ratio was it was below one. I mean, they just didn't have enough assets that if anything went wrong, they could cover their obligations, and that would have saved a lot of investors a lot of money just by taking that extra second or two to look up the current ratio in the company and say, you know what, I'm going to let this stock prove itself to me before I go in and invest in it.
Yeah, at the end of the day, it's easy to tell a story, especially when you're talking about healthcare and you're talking about drugs that can save people's lives or at the very least vastly improve them. And while we would love to say every single innovative drug is going to change the world, this company is going to make billions and billions of dollars, sometimes that's just not the case. And I think MannKind is a really good example here of a company that just doesn't have a financial situation that looks very promising.